Whoa.
Whoa. That was scary. Happy Halloween. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So here we are, ladies of the Lanai, and it is October 18th right now, the time of the taping, and we're getting ready for Halloween, aren't we?
Because there's a lot going on in the villages.
So much going on.
Because we're kids at heart, no matter what age you are, and the villages keep us young.
Keeps us young. Yeah. Speaking of which, being young.
Today's your birthday.
Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Do you want to share?
I will. Today, I'm proud to say I'm 65 years old today.
Amazing. She doesn't look 65.
Yeah. Well, you don't look your age either, but the village just keeps us young.
It does.
You know, it's sun shining. There's so many activities, so many friends, and it might sound cheesy, but it's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
True.
But anyway, what's going on for Halloween?
Halloween, there's a lot of things going. The big thing is the hometown Halloween, but before that happens, there's a couple things going on. There on the 26th, on October 26th at 12 o'clock at Homestead, there's Spooky Sounds and Rocker Switch, the band. It's a costume contest, and you can enjoy the music. It's only $3.
So that's Homestead Rec Center.
Yes.
And that is down down past Sawgrass Grove, down Megason past Sawgrass Grove, in case you wanted to know where that was.
Good, because I didn't.
Yeah, it's so fun. It sounds like fun. Yeah.
And then also at Sawgrass, there's a show kitchen, which I've never been to. I don't know if you've been there.
I've seen it, and I want to go, definitely.
Where they do cooking demonstrations, and I think you get a drink while they do it. But they're doing 2 Halloween dinners or parties. It's part 1 and part 2. They have an 11 a.m. show and then a 2 o'clock show. And the executive chef there is Scott Copeland, and they're going to preview some fall menus. So that sounds like fun.
It looks like a really intimate venue. It's it's not like you're in a big hall with hundreds of people. Yeah. Maybe a couple dozen or so people. It looks like it would be a good time.
And also there's the bar at the front, and then there's the high tops in the back. So
yeah, I
think if you want a good seat, you have to get there early.
Like so many things.
What else is there? There's some Halloween bingo on the 30th at 2 o'clock at Bacall
Rec Center.
Where's that?
Bacall is sort of in the middle. It's between the sixes, I believe. Yeah, yeah. So that's a nice central location, Halloween bingo.
And if you saw our last video on how to talk like a villager, you know where between the sixes is. So we're not going to tell you.
No.
And the cards are sold at the door. And then there's a jack-o'-lantern
jamboree.
What is that?
October 30th, 3 o'clock at Fishhawk Recreation Center. Fishhawk is also, I would call it, between the sixes. Dress in costume and celebrate. So if you're looking for a party, and you don't have friends in your neighborhood or somebody who's inviting you, you can go to all these rec centers for the parties and just walk in. It says dress in costume, celebrate, prizes for the best pumpkin carving and costume. That sounds like fun.
A little bit. Sorry, everybody. Adjustment.
No worries.
And then, believe it or not, there's a pirate boat ride at Lake Sumter.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone on the boat ride there at all?
I have not. I'm saving it for when my family comes for the holidays in December. So that should be fun. I heard it's very entertaining, but I guess on the 31st, it's a pirate boat ride.
I think that would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $5 for a 30-minute ride. And then the other one is some Halloween trivia and a movie and music at Azale
Rec Center. Azale Rec Center. Okay. I love trivia.
Are you good?
At some things. It's good to have somebody with you who is good at the things you're not. Like my husband's really good with history and that kind of stuff.
And what are you good at?
Anything to do with art or theater or music or that kind of stuff.
I think music is my limitation. But again, that's the 31st at Azale. And then there's also a Growl-O-Ween. So if you like to dress your pet up, I
can dress Samson?
No, I don't think so. You can always get some bat wings or something and stick them on, but that's on the 28th.
I don't think he'd have to do much to be a cow. Because he's black and white and he's big.
Just put some more white spots on him.
Some more white spots and maybe some milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. And then the big activity is they call it the Hometown Halloween, which
Yeah.
is Friday the 27th from 4 to 9 and Saturday the 28th from 10
10
a.m.
to 9.
at Brownwood.
At Brownwood. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's definitely a big deal.
Have you spent I've never spent Halloween here
We
before.
were here for that last year, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's in costume, so if
What'd
you
you
don't
guys dress up
be
as?
shy, because there's plenty of people who really go all out, or to do you, but don't worry about it. Just wear whatever you want. I was probably what I'm going to be the same thing this year, because we're moving and everything is just inaccessible. So I was a Rhinestone cowgirl.
Oh.
So I wore my cowgirl hat and my boots and just had a lot of bling.
All right. That
It's
sounds
like
good.
a concept.
I have
What are you gonna
two
be?
options. I brought them from New York because I had a few different outfits because I used to go out with my friend Erica all the time. But I'm either going to be Cleopatra
Oh, I can see you.
or a policewoman, a cop.
Oh, Cleopatra, that's unique.
I tried them
That's
both
unique.
on. Yeah, I think that's unique. So, and I
Yeah.
even have. It's not a great wig, but it does the job.
Yeah. Oh,
for,
that would be
like,
really. Is it like a
Yeah.
shiny bobby kind of
Yeah,
thing?
and it has like a headpiece with a cobra,
Oh, very good.
little cobra on it.
Oh, I
So
like that.
if you see Cleopatra, that's me.
Okay.
All right. And then the big thing is Blonde Ambition, which is like a
We
huge.
keep talking about them.
Yes.
It seems
Blondie.
Blondie.
They'll be playing only Friday night,
Friday night.
but that's a big draw. So I think a lot of people will be there. And then what are some of the other like activities that they have all day long there?
All day long at the Hometown Halloween at Brownwood. It's Friday and Saturday, like we said earlier. Scooter has a dance party in the kids zone. I mean, if you've got kids coming for Halloween or grandkids, they'll love Scooter. He's very engaging. He's like this funny DJ. He gets you to do funny dances, and they're hysterical. Adults and kids alike love Scooter. Yeah.
All right.
What
And
else?
then there's a photo booth. There's haunted houses. There's stilt walkers. A clown. I'm not into clowns. I don't know about you, but
No, I don't like clowns.
again, I have a friend who's scared of them.
Borderline scared of
And
them.
then there's, I guess, different food and retail vendors, and like for all of the different games, that you buy $1 ticket and can do it. And then there's some special performances by villagers that are parts of different dance groups.
Yeah, it's amazing how many different dance groups we have here, like the cheerleaders, the Silver Rockettes, Sweet and Sassy, Sugar and Spice, ballroom dancers, and the Aloha o Kahula. I've seen them; they're amazing.
Oh.
They're Hawaiian dancers,
Ooh.
so they're just ladies and they're seniors, and they do. It's beautiful.
Aw,
Yeah,
I like that.
mm-hmm.
And then what else? There's we said the haunted house. I think that's at nighttime from 6 to 9 both nights. And then there's the Thriller pop-up dancers. But I don't know if they're really pop-up because everybody knows when they're happening. But
well, they do. It's Thrill the Villagers. They do. It's a lot to get ready to practice, and they dress up in the costumes and they look like zombies. It's a lot, because I did join a group and it was quite a lot of practices. It was a big commitment and it kind of fell apart. So I'm glad that there's another one that's available to go watch.
And they're called Thrill the Villages, but they're performing on the 31st at RJ Gators at Lake Sumter. I'm not sure what time.
Yeah.
Also at Brownwood on the 28th at 4:45, and then at Scooter's Monster Bash on the 31st at Spanish Springs.
So you can find all this information. Is it all? We're going to drop a link in so you can find it all, because I know it's kind of a lot of information that we're spewing out there, a lot of dates and times, but we're going to put it all in the comments below so you can easily find it.
All right. And then so there's a couple local restaurants. McGrady's Pub, which is down at Sawgrass on Tuesday the 31st. They have a Halloween bash. They're going to have a photo booth from 5 to 9. You got to love a photo booth.
So much fun.
And then Blue Stone Circle, they perform. They're another kind of popular pop music band. They're performing from 6 to 9. And then I guess they have some featured cocktails.
Yeah.
And
I love that, a featured cocktail.
Who else is having some fun?
So City Fire, as you know, they have 2 locations, right? One's in Brownwood and one's at Lake Sumter. Friday the 27th from 7 to 10. they're having a Halloween party at Brownwood, and then Saturday, the Lake Sumter restaurant is having a party from 8 to 11. So that's Saturday. So these are some late night things. A lot of things shut down here kind of early, so that's kind of fun. And then Grove 41.
I think that's a band. I think that's
Oh, yeah.
I don't know them, but somebody said they love them.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. And then Harvest Restaurant is having an after hours party that Friday, what is it, the 27th,
27th.
from 9 to 11. So we do in the villages stay out past 9 o'clock sometimes. But they're having a party. They encourage costumes. So if you've stayed at the square at Brownwood, and enjoying like Blonde Ambition and all that stuff and want to continue the party, you go to Harvest. They're going to have some happy hour specials later on, and some yummy snacks.
Like pumpkin hummus. Let's have a spooky Black Forest cake.
Yum.
Halloween charcuterie.
Yes.
So.
And then if you're into corn mazes.
Well, then there's some things outside the villages. So everything we've talked about already has been inside the villages. Now Tina found some wonderful activities outside the villages.
Yeah, so there's a few things. Well, there are a couple corn mazes, but this one is the Brown and Brown Farms in Oxford, which is about 20 minutes away. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday till November 5th, they have Dazed in the Maze. And it said that you can go through and you find free samples from local wineries and breweries. So
if you get lost, if you get exhausted,
you just have a drink.
Have a little drink, and then you're all fresh and new again.
And then Flashlight Fridays, which we thought sounded a little scary, but you can bring your own flashlight, and then every Friday that it's open, you can wander through.
Have you ever done a corn maze?
I have not.
I did one once or twice.
Was it scary or?
It's hard. You can easily get lost. I mean, I guess it depends on who's carving the corn maze, but yeah, they can be tricky. So it's fun. It's always a lot of fun. Good thing to do with a group.
Okay, and we'll have a link so you can find all their information. And then there's, if you are a pumpkin person and want to go pumpkin patch picking stuff, there's the Santa's Christmas Tree Forest in Eustis. And that's about an hour away, but you can go pick some pumpkins there.
So it's now until the 30th of October. So you can go now. You don't have to wait until holiday weekend, Halloween weekend. Yeah. And
then lastly, there's another corn maze and a pumpkin patch, and they have some other stuff, and that's Long and Scott Farms in Mount Dora. But how far away is Mount Dora?
Mount Dora, it's I'm going to say about 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, depending on where you're at. And like Oxford is north, so if you're in the north, it's probably 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So those are kind of
maybe 45 minutes, but Mount Dora is a lovely get.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So those are some of the fun things that are going on in the villages. I'm actually going to a pop-up today of the Thrill the Villages zombie thing at Sawgrass. So I'll have to let you know how it is.
Okay. So by the time we get this up, it'll be over probably.
Yes.
Yeah. But the other things, we'll have this up in time so that you can check everything else out.
Yeah. So hope you have a spooky Halloween.
Both. I got it.
That was funny.
All right.
And then we'll see you out on the Lanai.
See you on the Lanai.
Thanks. Like and subscribe.
Please. It really helps us. Yes, we appreciate it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.